Now, let's meet the starting lineups for the teams, beginning with the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, GEN.GAMING. At point guard, Mike Conley. At center, GEN.GAMING. At the other forward position, Julius Randle. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Basketball fans, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors! At the point, at 6 foot tall, number 45, Davion Mitchell. At power forward, standing 6'5", number 30, Ochai Agbaji. The big man, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob. The other guard, at 6'6", number 1, Brady Gill. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 9,
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. Already, they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Well, still some issues do linger, but I think that their strengths easily outweigh those weaknesses. But man, they've already had some off nights this year, more so than they did last year.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the one of the two. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Raptors, we've got R.J. Barrett. Dick is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Agbaji in at the 4. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Second chance effort. Oh, and it's finished off by Barrett as he lays it in.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
Randle, right side. Edwards against Barrett. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Toronto with the ball. Outside Dick. Back to Barrett. Mitchell against Conley to the paint. Here's Poeltl, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. To the middle. Here's Randle. Good work there as it goes.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
5 to shoot. 13 feet out. Barrett can't hit. Randall deciding where to go with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Pass to Abaji. Now Barrett. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Down low. Outside for Mitchell. Hurdle with a screen on Conley. Lets it go. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A moment here to see the numbers for Jakob Poeltl.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Conley against Mitchell. Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Randall can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Dick. 15 in his last outing. He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Barrett against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Barrett passes to Poeltl. Now here's Dick. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Randall. The 3-ball. Poeltl grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 9. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Conley. Mitchell, good.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Edwards. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Barrett with it. Over Edwards. No good there. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Shed in at the one. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Nice D from Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Right side Ingles. DiVincenzo pass to McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Here's Battle. No points so far. It's not going to go for him. Outside McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Boucher. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. The Timberwolves have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. DiVincenzo finds Reed. Reed sets a screen. There's Dillingham. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Dillingham's got his first bucket in this one. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. Number 5, Rudy Gobert.
There's a lot of physicality from this group, but also great touch from the field. Most of these guys possess a nice blend of strength and finesse.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
A cagey score on this, and he has the skill.
Outside for Mitchell. Here's Dick. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. No good there, off the double clutch. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Barrett. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle's so reliable and solid in these pick and rolls. He knows exactly where to be.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded. Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Mitchell against Conley. Outside Barrett. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Conley. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Randall. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Randall's got 6.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Edwards against Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. The 3 from Mitchell. Randall pulls down the board. Mitchell against Conley. Edwards for 3. Parried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And
The previous play is under review.
Mitchell signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
A tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man cometh. Few guys are more valuable to their teams, and he hasn't even reached his ceiling yet.
Yeah, his combination of strength and explosiveness are rare.
He's like a smaller version of young Shaq. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards, no good.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
McDaniels against Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. Barrett can't hit.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And Edwards slams it in.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Mitchell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Barrett. Back to Mitchell. Outside Dick. Pirtle in the post. He's against Gobert. Pass to Abaji from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, GEN.GAMING.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Toronto, they're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference. Raptors trail by 12. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's Barrett on the wing. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform. And sometimes with that ball, R.J. can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Right wing. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Abaji. Launches the 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Edwards. Edwards finishes strong against the D.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Conley. Toronto making their last shot. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebound, Toronto.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 3, Barrett. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Here's an 8-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. Back to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And while we have a second, let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. You take a look at Dick. He's having a great season, second in the league.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Shed. DiVincenzo covering. Out to the right wing. And it's Shed missing. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Reed passes to Randall. Sinks it from distance. Randall's got 9.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Here's Shed. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Shed. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Shed in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Here's Battle. With the step back. Here's Carton. DiVincenzo covering. Carton with the bucket.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Minot. Tries yet again. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Carton. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. 6 to shoot. Now here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Reed. Reed sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Alexander Walker, the pass to Ingles. And yep, it's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Alexander Walker.
Raptors trail by 5. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You've been waiting for their return, and here they are. Here are yours.
A line change here for Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Pirtle. Another shot. And no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Randall, pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Edwards for three. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And the basket by Edwards.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Minnesota with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Dick. Outside, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
It goes on Mike Conley.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Here's Barrett. And the shot goes in.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Barrett. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Edwards, no good. And here are the Raptors now. 7-point differential. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And an intentional foul right there.
Davion Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Mike
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Abaji. Check by Randall. Outside Mitchell. Up and over Conley. And it's good. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, That's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And Toronto calls time here. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And stolen by Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Make your hell gaming.